if you are at the point where you are not consistently generating the amount you want to be consistently generating, and based on the latest stats that we talked about in a previous episode, in the UK, a comfortable life is 50k a year or 52k a year. That seems like a big jump for a lot of people. It may be exactly where you're at right now. But if you're not at that point and you're not living a comfortable life or even like the bare minimum, well, tinkering with systems, thinking you're going to generate inquiries, it's not personally what we would advise you spend your time on. I know there is a lot of information out there that suggests to get your ass out on social media more, do more reels, be omnipresent, get on all of these different platforms. Sorry, it's not what we would do. It's not what we've found have worked, like being on the ground and doing it. It's almost easy to say as business coaches at the stage that we're at right now, because it is definitely a factor in your marketing strategy, but it's not the only factor.
No.
If you're in those early stages of business, even if you've been operating your dog business for several years, if you have still not got consistent leads coming in, I don't even care if they're 3 leads a month. If they're consistent, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like you've got something that's working. And if you're converting them, even better.
Yeah, if you're getting 3 leads a month and you need 3 sales a month and you're converting most of them, happy days.
That's awesome. But if you're getting 0 inquiries or 3 leads and you're not converting, then we've got a problem.
Or they're not clients you want, then you've got the problem.
Yeah. So this is where you have to look into all of these different things and then go, is a system going to solve that problem? Like how many people procrastinate with Canva as well?
Oh my God. I've spent hours on Canva. I can't really say anything, but yeah, it's where is that time that you're what's the return on investment of that time you're spending on there? Because if it's a super duper thing you're producing and you know it's going to have a great outcome, okay, great. But then is that taking you away from doing something else that could be generating a better return on that time investment? So it's always looking at that push and pull, a bit like that episode we did on the balance. You know, it's like, look at, we know, which is why we're growing our team, and to have a VA is to go like, we are spending our time doing things that we shouldn't be doing now. And we need to put our focus in other areas because that business has grown so much and because that vision is so big and because it's that ripple effect and that impact we're making. If we spend our time doing that stuff, it's not beneath us in any way, shape or form. Like, I'm so glad that we've came from where we've come from and we know how to use every system. We know how to do Canva. We know how to tinker around on these CRM systems. Like, I'm glad it's that way round. Because imagine it's like that sat in that ivory tower of like, you do that stuff. Like, that's not what we need to do. That's not true at all. It's just that it's that kind of like divvying out those roles now and going like, that isn't what we need to do for CBA if we want to make it into this, well, it already is a global business, but get it even further out there, then that's where our focus needs to be. And so that's a decision based on how many hours have we spent doing all those things. And that is then taking us away from making that impact. So it's weighing it up all the time, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what? I think there's a lot of people out there in the coaching space that would lean in on, oh, just outsource it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Early on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to controversially disagree. Again, depending on which phase of business you're in. Because in my opinion, I think you have to go through learning it all. Like, it's, and I don't even mean in the hard way for the sake of it. It's like, it forces you to question your business practices. It forces you to question your services that you're offering, all the way down to like, what's that customer journey? What's the experience? Like it covers so much, even though like it is a massive procrastination in one sense, if you're just spending all your time and energy on tinkering and essentially messing with the website and lead magnets and social media and content.
Weekly emails. Like, I think this would be a good time to hold our hands up and say, this is us being totally open and honest and transparent, because that's what we are, is to go like, our forward-facing service was actually, it impacted it a little bit recently because we were spending so much time on the back end stuff.
Yeah.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we had a bit of feedback around this, and we were like, oh my gosh, that cannot happen, because we are doing all those things that we've realised that someone else should be taking over from us. There's only the two of us. Like, until this point right now, there were only two of us in this business doing all the stuff. And for us, we were like, look how that is impacting, because it's taking us away from that magical bit that we're really great at. And so that was the realisation for us to go like, on reflection, critical analysis of all this stuff, which is what we're always telling you guys to do, is going like, that needs to change.
Yeah.
So the driver for us actually over anything else, time is a factor and all that, is like, that cannot be compromised at all.
Yeah, no, it is. It's looking at where does your business need you to be. And again, in our opinion, your business will always need you to be in the sales position and client delivery.
Yeah.
Those are your two key roles. Now, yes, add in on top of that, your marketing, your
social media, marketing.
God, so much that falls under that like category in itself, isn't it? You got to manage your books to a degree. Well, not even to a degree. You got to manage your books unless you've got an accountant. And again, depending on how you use your accountant, I know loads of people that just hire an accountant at year end and then do it all in that one hit. I have never done it that way. I hire an accountant that we pay monthly, and that's continued into CBA, where we go, it's all set up, I don't have to do anything, like it's just taken care of all year round. But all of these, like arguably I'd say that's a system that you need to use, whether it's you doing it. Do you operate best by doing it all in one hit at the end of the year when it's a bit of a stress? And actually, are you working a year behind instead of a year ahead? That always used to throw me.
That is exactly what I used to do.
And how do you feel now?
Oh my God.
This is like my little
big weight off my shoulders.
Smug grin.
I did.
That we're ahead now.
The entire time I ran my dog training, apart from right at the very end, I did my accounts myself, and I was always chasing my tail with it, and I was always behind. And I met you and you were like, oh my God, this stresses me out so much. Like the whole thing stresses me out. And I'm like, but I'd just gotten used to it. And again, if we go back to, am I going to say failing? Am I going to say gap? I'm going to call it a gap. No one taught me any other way. Like, that's what I just did. I became a dog trainer and I did what somebody told me was the right way to do it, which was do your own books in an actual book with a pencil and a rubber and manage it yourself. And accountants are people who have accountants are big business owners and people who've got these amazing things, and I'm just a dog trainer. So it's back to that, almost like full circle in the, are you actually thinking of yourself as a business owner? Well, I didn't. And therefore I scratted around with a pen and pencil and an accounts book. Did it work? Yes. Again, I wasn't in a desperate state, but I fucked up a few times with my accounts over the years, really. Managed to like scrat around and sort it out. But had that been taken off me, that would have been so much easier.